way possible I'm staying home to pass up on possibly making a quarter meal just from going to office. A lot of people who are remote weren't making a quarter meal to go into office. So the whole part is like, hey, I'm only getting paid $50,000, and y'all want me to spend all this money and time to go in the office. Just let me. I could do the job from home. 120K remote versus 240K in office.
Had someone ask me today if they should take 120K remote, fully remote, or 240K to go into the office. And I was like, huh? And without even checking their profile, I absolutely knew they were a Gen Z. I knew their age started with a 2. Because for you to even ask the question of whether you should take 120,000 extra dollars a year just to go to the office, just to march your little booty to the office, sit there, fuck around for a few hours, make some friends, eat the free donuts and leave. What do you guys think goes on at the office? It's not that scary. It was for a time, but right now it's not that scary. It's not that scary, especially for 120,000 extra dollars a year. It's not that scary. It's nice. It gives you structure. Make you guys less weird if you made some friends and had somewhere to be. I'm just saying. They should take.
I am sick of the debate.
Hold on. Before you say
Okay.
that, which one you taking?
I'll go second.
No, what you taking? You scared? I'll tell you which one I'm taking.
I'll go second.
There's no way possible I'm staying home to pass up on possibly making a quarter meal just from going to office.
Just to go to office,
That's
to get in your car and go to office. I think people are hindering themselves with that mindset. Yeah.
Like a lot of people.
Come on, 140.
A lot of people who are remote weren't making a quarter meal to go into office. So the whole part is like, hey, I'm only getting paid $50,000, and y'all want me to spend all this money and time to go in the office. Just let me. I could do the job from home. When you making a quarter a meal, you could pretty much afford to stay close to the office, and you can afford to.
You can afford to be inconvenienced if you have to go to the office. What do you mean?
You can either buy a house possibly close to the office or apartment. You can. That's when
Public transportation.
Well, a lot of times, so one of the biggest issues, like especially when you come out here, they be wanting to come to office, but a lot of times the pay don't match up with staying close to the office, so you got to stay in the burbs, or the boonies, as they call it, and that is like the main issue. But when you start paying the upwards of the, $175,000, $200,000, $240,000, $300,000, when you need me there.
But a lot of our tech friends, right? A lot of them who are making a lot of money are going into office, if not fully in office.
Yeah.
So, think you too cool if you do.
So, I'm willing to bet if I was to go through the laundry list of replies to that, some people who are remote are trying to bank on they'd be able to land something else remote. So whereas you went to one job for $240, I got two 100K jobs, and now I'm making $240 remotely.
Doing double the work.
It depends on skill set. I would just say, because I've experienced it. So I would just say it depends. But that's not something you can always bet on. One, because
not in this market.
Only certain companies are letting you be remote now. Two,
and certain roles, certain companies and certain roles within those companies.
Two, companies are starting to, because of all the BS that's happening with the nation states and North Koreans working, they're starting to track you more when you're at home. So they're trying to track your productivity. So if you're not being as productive, it don't matter what you're doing, but they're going to look at what you're actually doing, which it shouldn't matter. We all know you don't work for a full 8 hours. Like if I'm ever the boss, I'm telling you, look, man, as long as you got your work done, I don't care what you do. Go get a massage, go get your hair cut. I don't care. Just be around for your important meetings or whatever you need to do. I'm not finna treat you like a babysitter.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel about that. But other people, like I said, this goes back into what I was talking about with so much digital stuff. These kids don't know how to talk to people. They don't know how to code conversations. They
don't know how to read the room.
Now, they're lucky if they have boomers as parents. Like my siblings are all Gen Z, but they parents, well, my dad's a boomer and my mom's like Gen X. So they old. They got the old parents. Mm-hmm. My dad was 61 and my mom
he not
is
playing.
Late 50s. Like, so they have different parents. So I just that's why I'm always like trying to stay on them, and so they can actually like, hey, this is what it's gonna be. Like the boomers are still pretty much in charge at all these companies. This is what they like. This is what you're gonna have to do until it change from the old guard to the new guard to where millennials is the middle ground. We'll be a little bit more understanding and some of the other things based on how we felt when we got into the market. But by all means, now I will say I would, you know what, for a quarter meal, I'll go back into JPMC if my team in Ohio. I'll go back.
I think that there's a lot of opinions and people ain't even making 100,000. So woulda, coulda, shoulda. I'm not. You would, you would, because you never seen it before and you don't know.
People,
you can imagine. You don't know, but you can imagine how that can change your life,
man,
right?
watch this.
So
keep talking.
I ain't really with. It'd be a lot of yapping. It'd be a lot of yapping about things that if you was really put in that position, you would take it. Period. You would take it.
Watch this. I'm finna. This is a.
Because if you can make that right, what you gonna make after that?
That's what I'm finna show people.
Or you're not gonna make that because you don't want to go in the office. So be it. So be it.
So I went to this my favorite thing, the ADP salary calculator. Mm-hmm. Let me double check. Okay, I put everything in. So I put the person get paid semi-monthly. For those of y'all don't know, that means you get paid twice a month. So you get paid on probably like the 1st and 15th, or maybe like the 3rd and the 18th, something like that. So I did $240,000 a month. That means semi-monthly, that would be $10,000 every check, and you would take home $7,190.71 every check. And this is
what is it for 140?
No, it's 120 actually. We'll do it for 120, and I did this based on Texas.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like in Texas alone. For federal tax, you would pay $2,044. For Medicare, $145. Social Security, $620. Now, this is barring that you don't have any like insurance or anything like that. But if I want to, let's see. Let me see if I can add insurance or something on here. Okay. No, 120. Let's do 120. So for 120, your take home would be $3,865.54.
Versus 7. Okay.
And you could, now a small person, you can keep your finances low and live like you making 120.
That part.
So sometimes you do got to put the numbers in people's face.
I mean, hey, if they saying they would rather have 120, let them have it.
Because a lot of people that's working remote, they not doing nothing. And here's the key thing, guys. If you can pay $240,
you know how much responsibility you finna have? You think they paying you $240 to do nothing? Please.
Well, no, the thing I was gonna say, well, now you're getting the $240. Now you probably in the rooms with the right stakeholders. That's how you start building your career outside of what you're doing.
No, they want to stay at home.
So now you can try to scale that $240 to $500,000.